G'day. Well, it looks like it's live and it's looking like, well, I am a little late. I was laying in bed and not wanting to get up. I'll explain that. We went for a walk with the dogs yesterday, and when we got back, we calculated we'd probably done 3.5 kilometres, which for us, with the dogs, is a long walk. Especially for me, who doesn't go walking every day, it was a very long walk. So this morning, I'm laying there in bed and I'm thinking, oh my, that type of thing. My hips were killing me. They still are. My knees are killing me. They still are. And I think I've got to get out of bed, not knowing the time either, because there'd been a flash of, the power had gone off. So our bedside clock was showing the wrong time. I had no idea. I knew that the daylight was just starting. Thought, oh, no, surely it's okay. Anyway, I got up, realised, it's nearly 8 o'clock. So I threw on my clothes, washed my face, brushed my hair, and here I am. And some of the things aren't working properly. I couldn't get my screensaver up, the one that does the minute countdown. So I've got nothing prepared at all. All I have is the cards sitting next to me on my table, ready to shuffle, ready to actually lay out. So it is a good morning, and I'll get there. And good morning, Carol. And good morning, Wendy. It's coming up. Yes, good morning. Oh, look, it is a lovely start to the day, even though my body is aching. I think next time, like as in the next walk that we have, will be just a little bit shorter, a lot. I'll see. I do like walking the dogs, but my body is killing me this morning. We're going to get to the reading now. What I'm going to do is switch it round. And where are they? Where's my switch it round? Hang on. I'll do that. Oh, I've still got my website scrolling there. I couldn't find my button then, and I just found out why. I was on solo. So what I'm doing now is switching them around like that. It is the Lenormand deck, and it is Guild Reverie. Now, what I'm going to do, though, because I haven't done it yet, while I'm doing it, you're going to do a bit of learning out loud with me. I'm going to pop over to my Facebook page so that what I can do is actually do a little edit of this live. It's a little bit of a swing round because normally I have this part of it done before you come up. What I'm going to do, though, yes, you did get some of that echo because I've actually got it playing in the background. I have to actually copy and then the location of where this live stream is, and then I go in to do the edit video so that what I can do is cross post. So I might have to do a quick little mini introduction again in a minute, because the one thing when I'm actually doing this by cross-posting, and when I'm actually doing this as a simulcast to the YouTube as well as to my Facebook page, Ros Bounty page, it means that what's happening is I can't schedule it. So it's there now on, and should be on, the mytimetv.live as well as the Hypnosis Plus with Ros page, okay? So that is doing that. I'm going to close out of that now. I know that it's there. So, and it will also be on YouTube. So for anyone that is going to be over on the, actually, we'll put it back on. And for anyone that's going to be over on the Facebook page of mytimetv.live and the Hypnosis Plus, I can't see your comments as they're coming in on the back end of the studio too in BeLive. So you do need to bring yourself over to the Ros Bounty page, and that's just at Ros Bounty when you tag it that way. The only thing is I can't put that link in the My Time now because of the way that I have to do it. So this is the back end of it. It's doing it that way, and so I am going to monitor that, but looks like it's not coming up. So I'm not going to be able to do it today. We'll get into the reading because what I've got to do, as well as there's the cards that we're using, but I need to shuffle them. So I'm going to shuffle them like this. I'll be on the side with it because I need to watch where I'm putting these cards. Oh, so there's one that flew out. So that's in position 1. Now I've got to try and line them up with the camera there straight away. So that was 1 shuffle. 2 shuffle. We've got 1, 2. Is that going to be in line? Yes, sort of. I've got to move that out of the way. I'll put that up there. We'll do 3 shuffle. I'll do just 4. So that's the 3rd position. We'll put that up there. Oh, interesting already. It looks like there's a bit of deception happening today. That's what I'm feeling. As soon as I put that card down, it was that deception mode. Another one. And I'm hoping you can hear me because I'm talking sideways to the microphone at the moment by doing it this way. So do let me know if you can hear me. And we got up to Wendy to say hello. And now we've got Kerry Ann. Hi, Kerry Ann. And we've got Eloise. Good morning. And we have Diane. So good morning to you too. Great. Oops, except I've got to hide that one. Good morning. And 1 more shuffle. We've got the final outcome. Wow. Let's see what that is. Oh, what a beautiful card. I love the lilies. I do love the lilies. They're gorgeous cards. So let's hope that I've actually got them, reasonably well lined up. So that's good. The other thing I don't have with me is, done a lot of things differently this morning. Because I put my iPad over there, which is where I have my pencil on that. There, nice. My nice reliable pencil. My pencil. Oh, I just need to have a slurp of coffee because I had to make that too first up. Now, as you're seeing those cards, which of them is where your eye goes first? We'll see as far as where the 3rd and 4th card go in a minute. It is Snake and Bridges. Right, the energy we've got there, we've got magnifying glasses in the workspace. And we've got Fox here in the home space. It is, hang on, point to it properly. Snake is in the unexpected position, and we've got the Bridges in your role and the beautiful lilies right in the centre. So what's it meaning? What is it meaning? So, we've got Monica here as well. Oh, yeah, you said hello earlier, didn't you? Oh, so you can hear me all right. Thank you for that. Because it's a directional microphone, sometimes it actually does need to be right in front, but obviously it's picking up quite nicely, so good. Magnifying glass, obviously, we know what a magnifying glass is used for, so we're actually needing to pick up those finer details and what we're doing through our work today. So have that closer look. Actually, deliberately, it's consciously looking for that finer detail. And whatever we need to be doing with it, that's dependent on what it is we're finding. So I do feel in this one, it's just the absolute detail in beautiful artwork that's being shown here. I'm assuming it is. So that what we're getting into is the infinitesimal. It's almost like using a microscope. So be thinking of that detail of, is there any more when you're doing things through your day that are work related? So that's what, for me, that's what that is meaning. We've got Fox here in the home space. I'm feeling it's a little bit, seeing that the snake came up too with as the unexpected, I sort of thought, well, we don't expect a fox. So I'm just thinking we've got that sudden, we've got that something, we've got that, just be wary around the edges because fox is not in the chicken coop, so to speak. So fox, that energy isn't yet in the home space, but it's potential. And it's that I am feeling that there is probably some form of manipulation happening, some form of sneakiness, some form of in the personalities, the people that are around you. You might know of someone that is just trying their darndest to muck things up for you. And that is just how it came to me. And that's what it's feeling, that sense of the surreptitious, and it's hidden until that instant where they pounce, like any prey is for their their what they're hunting for, so to speak. So this fox is turning away from the chicken coop at the moment because the rooster is there on guard. You need to be that rooster. You need to be that identity that is super vigilant and wary, and just keeping the house safe. Okay, so that's what I'm sensing from the message in the card that Fox is here for today. It is for you to be super vigilant in that awareness, because we also have Snake as that unexpected card this morning. Now, Snake, look, pops in. We know most snakes in our area because there's not so much of the trees and the rainforest and that sort of thing where you get the tree snakes. We have those on the ground, highly toxic, poisonous if they bite you, type of snakes. So they're usually in the grass. It's a snake in the grass feeling. And in this one, even though most of the tree snakes in that really are actually harmless, they just give that impression of, super danger, but have the fangs out, they're defending themselves, they don't want you getting what they've got around them, all that sort of stuff. So I'm thinking, it just depends. What is the energy that you're feeling around you in your day? Is it one of danger, or is it one of just being wary? And don't be conned into something else, as far as it can be just straight up manipulation, not danger. But don't discount being vigilant for that is possibly a bit more on that dangerous side. And you can relate to the fox for sure. Yeah, I find these cards are just so super cool, because it's so easy to relate to them. It's so easy to understand now, what are they actually meaning in my energies today, in my life. So, yeah, I can relate to them too, because as you remember, I have explained before that these are sort of shuffled for me, my situations, because that's who I am. It's my energy being within these cards as I'm doing that. And the fact that for interpretation purposes, it's my life and experiences I'm most familiar with. So, of course, I'm going to interpret that way. But because we are in the energy of humanity, it's relevant for each and every one of us in some form, okay? That's how I understand and use the cards when I'm doing this, to share it out amongst everyone, really. So we've got the bridges as our role, and I think that it can be that there might be some multiple bridges between personalities and people that we're actually needing to cross those bridges to interrelate, to sort things out, especially if we've got the fox there in the home space. I'm feeling that possibly is, and it's not giving in to others, it's meeting on that bridge and crossing over even to meet with that intelligence, that energy, that having things sorted out and it does feel like adult way, not being childish and throwing tantrums and saying, no, you can stay over there, I'm staying over here. It just feels like that these are crossing from one side to the other to meet the purpose, okay? So those of you who can relate to that, if it's just the one thing that's been bothering you for a while, it could be that you might be needing to cross that bridge now, or consequences might happen differently if you're leaving it till later. So the bridges, to me, when I see them, it really is about the choice of now or later, but knowing that everything that we decide to do or not do can mean a different consequence, can mean a different result, but we still need to cross those bridges. So that's how I'm reading that. Just try and straighten that a bit as I go. Did it. Okay. And we've got the lilies. I just love the lilies. They're such a peaceful, beautiful flower. In a way, they do remind, when I was a kid, not the Addams Family, the other one, the Munsters, it just reminded me of the Lily as I think Lily is the one that is not Lily is the one that was Mrs. Munster, and Morticia was Mrs. Addams, I think. But both did tend to have these beautiful lilies when they would walk around or lay to sleep on their coffins, in their coffins, or whatever. That's just my memories from my youth, which was a long time ago. But it's that sort of a beautiful peacefulness that I'm feeling with the flowers today. It's almost bringing in the ancestors. It's bringing in the memories of what is our genetics and our histories, and just that reflection. The stained glass in the background, I note that every time because it's just such a beautiful card. And being able to use that as this is the outcome card, remember, so that by the end of the day, we're going to have that peacefulness. We'll be able to breathe and just relax and let things go and know that all things are perfect. They've been perfect in the way the timing of things have happened. They've been perfect in the way of what decisions we've made or others have made, and how our day has completed. Being able to take that breath and reflect. I love how the cards just do lay so randomly. There's nothing planned or manipulated about the cards themselves. The energies are just what they are. Yes, sure, we can put what meaning we want into anything and justify anything that we see, hear, do. But it's just allowing that awareness of where it sits in amongst everything else that's around us, that gives us that sense of being in place and being present. And that's what I would hope for you, that each and every moment as you're stepping and moving through your day, that you are at peace with the decisions you're making, at what you're seeing, at what is coming forward for you, and what you're moving toward as well. So, oh, good morning, Deb. Came on just in time. Needed to see that card. Yeah, just go back through the replay to watch anything that you've missed. It's a lovely set of cards this morning, even though there's those two that give an impression that, oh, gosh, it's not really what I wanted to see, a fox and a snake. But it does all meld in and blend in perfectly for where you might be in life. There's some meaning in each of them. As random as we know that they lay out, but are they really? It's what our connection and our beliefs are in the energy around us, in a God or the spirits, our guardian angels, the angels. Any factor of that energy of who is guiding us, even our ancestors from the other side, that connection of what is mediumship, being able to talk with those who've passed. All possibilities are there, and it's why I love these cards so much. They are just a tool, but use the tools in a way that it's going to be helpful for you. If it's not something that gels with you, don't use them. There'll be something else that's going to be how you connect with your heart space, your soul, because ultimately it is where we're at in our lives, is as our soul experiencing this life. So thank you for that. I really like that, Monica, that you've described it as the perfect ending. And it is. For what started out for me as being, I felt so achy, didn't want to get out of bed, honestly. I probably will still go and have some Panadol. I'm comfortable sitting in this chair right now because it's my most comfy chair to do all this and move into my day. I hope that you have a wonderful day today, as well as you're moving into your space, your life in a full and real way, being present each and every moment, that you have that awareness of being present each and every moment too. And it doesn't mean that you have to, every single second consciously make those choices to do the next thing and all the rest, because we are humans who've had the experience that moves us through our day too. But being aware that we are being who we are as the best we are, and continue that. move forward into continuing to be the best person that you are. Hopefully to see you tomorrow at the 8 o'clock, a little bit more on time and hopefully less achy. We'll see you then. So namaste until tomorrow, 8 a.m. Adelaide time. Bye for now.